with Long Distance Gamers, and today I'm going to be unboxing Harrow County, the Game of Gothic Conflict. Illustrations by Tyler Cook, game design by James Cormier and Shad Miller, and graphic design by Alexandra Billick. Let's see if I can open this easily. Well, I don't really want to go through there. Okay. The folk of Harrow County put the witch Hester Beck to death. And this is my cat baby. They stabbed, hung, and buried her under the old oak tree. Soon after, a young girl was born out of its inhabitants, the townsfolk and the haunts and the hinds. Now Hester's family have returned to exact revenge, and Emmy must gather her allies to protect Harrow County. In this asymmetrical combat game, players can play as one of the protectors trying to rescue the townfolk, one of the family trying to destroy everything, Cammy, Emmy's twin sister, trying to rule Harrow County, or Hester herself, controlling the roots of the tree she was buried under to inflict the other players and devour her enemies. Okay, ooh, Hester is the solo or third player who infects enemies with snakes. Ooh. So, battling using Cube Tower built into the game box, which is this entry right here. Nice little tree. Comes up the top. So, do we just put this back on, do you think? Probably? I would assume so, maybe. I don't know. Or would we just play with just this? So, that could be dangerous, considering box damage can happen. Ooh, so local livestock found mutilated. So we have an interesting thematic touch, I'm assuming. And then a hefty rule book. Whew. So this rule book is split into chapters, each one telling you more about how to play Harrow County. Each chapter introduces more gameplay elements, so you should play them in order to ease yourself into the complexity of the game. Each chapter also introduces new components. As you move through the chapters, you will unlock components specific to each chapter, but you will also need all the components from previous chapters. For example, you will unlock bonus tile in chapter 3, and these will be added to every component you've learned how to use in chapters 1 and 2. Okay, so kind of sort of campaign based by the sound of it. So we have chapter 1 components and setup. Okay, and then round interview actions. Some more actions. And then cleaning up. Phase 2. Wow. And that's the end of phase 2. And then we go into more chapters, which I'll just scroll through real quick. Okay. And then the back of the card, or back of it, looks like it's appendix. So, okay. Kind of weird to have the appendix start there and credits when it's like a chapter-based game, but okay. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so we have a little cardboard thing. And I think this is the city, right? And the tree itself. So this just... Well, no, it's too big to just go right there. Okay. Cute and double-sided. Nice. Okay, nice little bag. And I will say that this is the Kickstarter edition. I did not get the fancy deluxe edition, though. There is a different box cover for that. But I don't know if there's any differences in gameplay. So... And then I don't know if this has any Kickstarter exclusives or anything like that. It's been a very long time, I feel, since I backed the game. Okay. So. Okay. Solo mode and Hester. So. Attack summary. Okay, so player aids. Which is very handy. Okay, so this is just part of it. These are not the actual, these aren't punch outs. These must be the punch outs that go over it. Which, I mean, everything's nicely done. They're punching out just a little bit hard, but not, they're good quality. So that's important. Oh, that's cool. So maybe, oh, this would be maybe for showing the number of players or something, and then that would be showing the number behind it. I don't know. I know my cat is loving this box. Okay. Oh, wow. So does each person have their own little... That's cool. So this is family. Is this seriously like one player just gets, you just hand one of these to a player and they have everything they need in here? That is so cool. Ooh, very nice wooden pieces with double-sided tokens. And oh, nice chunky tokens. Okay, so we have 3 of the same and then 1 that's slightly different for the background, or for the backing. And then these 3 and that one. Those are very nice chunky pieces. Very, very nice. And then player pieces. Ooh, it's like a skull looking thing. So this is the family that's coming back for revenge, right? Are these all the same mold? I think so. I think they're all the same. They look all the same to me. Maybe some slight differences, but nothing I'm seeing. Okay. Oh my goodness. So these are family members, right? Kane, Willa, Mildred, Levi, Odessa, Corbin. And it has little bits. So Corbin's a necromancer. Odessa is the kindest in the family. That's cool. What are these? Okay, these are just wooden cubes. These, I have to say, I'm loving this inserts. Loving these inserts. These are amazing job. Cute little houses tokens. Okay. And then upgrade cards. I mean, nice feeling. Slick cards. Okay. And see if I can... Okay, so we have each of the family members a little nice chunky wooden piece for each of the family members. So, whew. Nice. Very nice job production-wise so far. Like, I am more excited to play this now than I was before even. Okay. And there's... Oh, which... Huh. Maybe that's... You can play it in a third person, like the third person is this, so you can't play it in 1 or 2. Is that what that means? I don't know. Okay, so Hester, so this is the solo one, or it could be the 4th player. Or it would be the 3rd player. I can't remember now. Okay, so we got lots of flame. We got some of these tokens that looks like they fell off. So we have a 3. Fits nicely in there. And then we got some of these in black. And so are these the snakes it was talking about? I mean, I know these little green things are snakes, right? Well, snake blobs. And then some pretty colored cubes, which, oh no, I don't want to. Okay, so this insert, I'm not so happy with this one because in order to get these cards underneath, I have to put these flames out. But I get that they probably had very limited space by the looks of it. So, okay. Woo, pretty artwork. Reach, tramping ground. Okay, creepily stuff. All Hesters. Okay. So, I mean, it works, I guess. It's just very awkward so far for putting these flame tokens away and getting them out and whatnot. Okay. Okay, so this is the Fairfolk Expansion Deluxe Edition. Okay, so that's a mini expansion that I know I got because of backing the Kickstarter. I don't know if it... I think it can be purchased afterwards. And oh my goodness, this box just keeps going, doesn't it? That's an interesting way to do that. But I know that this can be bought. I'm pretty sure that can be bought separate. Okay. Cammy. Okay, nothing on the back of that one. Okay, let's get her stuff out. Whee! Okay, so these look like they are the same inserts for the people. Just filled with different stuff. Oh, look. Another little one of those. Some of these tokens, which we again have 3 of the same back and 1 that is slightly different. And those look the same as the other persons, as the families, right? Okay. And then we have some tokens that are the same. So we have 2 skulls and a person. And then a hand. And okay. That's it's probably not going to be seen. Yeah, you can not make that out, right? But very, you can't even make it out on that. But it looks like there's a hole right there. And I just dropped it. And like a creepy, melty guy, almost. Like creepy. And I keep dropping it. Okay. Okay, so some of these cubies have moved. I really do love this purple color. Very pretty. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at Goblin. Okay, so these were Cammy. So these are all Goblin. Bloody Mary, Buried. I mean, they do have a really good job with this artwork. Is it directly from the comic? I don't know. I didn't read the comic. Okay. Ooh, creepy. So you can't know which one you have until you flip them over? Is that what these are? Oh, but cool. And that is the Cammy. That's Cammy. Oh, which is the same backing as the others. Interesting. Okay. So we have a Brute, a Backbiter, and a Trickster. And then a little bit of thematic story with those. Ah, get in there. And then Cammy. So, a little bit about that. Okay, and we can put these back in there. Because it's the same either or, right? Like it's symmetrical this way as far as this plastic overlay is concerned, I think. And then we can put this on top. We'll put that there. Okay, so then we'll have Protectors, which they have something on the back too that has a little 3-player token. I don't know. Okay. So we have some of these wooden tokens that look like a road. And then some ear tokens that are ears on both sides. And a nail, maybe? Could that be a nail? And then some nails, like claws. Okay. And then we have another one of these. And let me guess. These are going to be the exact same as the others. Yepers. With this one being different, and then all the same for that. Okay. And then what do we have here? Okay, so this one looks... Okay. Do we have... No, doesn't look like any of these. I don't know if... Yeah, unfortunately with me having a pink screen, makes it very... Can't really see colors close to pink on it. So we have Priscilla, Amy, Bernice, Malachi, and Skinless Body. Okay, that is creepy. Or Skinless Boy. Still creepy, regardless if it's body or boy. Then we have some cubes. Lots of cubes. And then little boy meeples. So there's that. And then we have each of the individual characters here. And then they are this, like if it's on one side, it's on the other. So we don't have hidden information possibly. Okay. Other than maybe what you're going to do is hidden. Ha ha ha. Tactics. Wow, this is thick. So, ooh, Conjure the Dead. Interesting. I wonder what that token on the corner has. Because, I mean, we have a lot of pluses and then we have like 2 different symbols. But very pretty artwork. It's definitely comic book feeling. Which, I mean, the game's based on a comic book, so you would expect that, right? Okay, let's put that back. And then I do really love these inserts. Like, great job on these. I feel like I could just, okay, you want to be protectors? Here you go. Here's your protectors insert. Enjoy playing with it. Okay. So maybe I did, not get all the gameplay because there seems to be stuff missing in this one, right? Okay. So same backing, different front. And these are all different so far. Okay. And a lantern. And some card space. Unless maybe it's in this expansion that they expect us to fill that with. Because that's too small for these cards. So I'm not really sure where these cards are going to go. And then look, it shows you how to pack it up. That's handy. We'll just leave that down there just in case. Okay, come on. Go and there you go. Okay. So we have these 2 left for just the base game. And wow! Okay. So something. And then I wonder if these should all be separated by color. Because we have, well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 different colors, right? Yeah, these should probably be separated by color. Does it say anything? Yeah, it definitely shows them. So I'll have to separate that. So we're gonna leave that off to the side to remind me to do that. Okay. And then little wooden rings of something. Okay. And then green. Looks almost like bean shape. Does it say on here what it is? Wild and Storm Tray. It does say, but it's kind of covered up. Ah! And I can't get this back out now! Okay, so these are wild tokens. Whatever that might be. Okay. And then room for the insert, right? Or room for an expansion. Can be put in right there. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is not really cooperating, is it? This little paper. Let's pull you out. And then we can put that in. Okay, there we go. Put that back. Because that's probably there for supports. Okay. Well, that's what you get in the base game. What do we get in this expansion? The Fair Folk expansion, the deluxe edition. So I don't know if that means that it's just part of the Kickstarter edition or if this is a deluxe edition of the game. Okay. So it can be played, the Fair Folk can be played as a third player instead of playing with Hester, or it can be a fourth player in the game with Hester. So another player that you could play in a larger group. So if you play this as a 2 or 3 player game, you don't get to see any of this, do you? Aw. So we don't get a cool insert, but okay, we get a marker. Okay. We're gonna... Ooh, nice bag. So, put tokens or something in there, I'm sure. Got plenty of tokens up there. So, Fairfax. I do like how shiny this is. Although I kind of wonder... Well, the words that you would need to read aren't shiny, at least. So, at least it wouldn't... At least light wouldn't impact gameplay, or shouldn't impact gameplay. Okay, so this is probably useful for this. And then we have a 1, 2, 3. Ooh, punches out very nice. And these are really pretty. Wonder how all this is going to fit back in here. Okay. Wow. Whew. Very shiny cards. Okay, these might need to be sleeved because they might get nicked pretty easily. Wow. Okay, I mean the shininess is cool, but then we have like boring artwork. I guess I don't. I guess maybe knowing the lore would help with all of this, right? Because I didn't get this game based on the lore. I got the game based on the company and how they did mind management. So, wow. Really super shiny. Okay. So, places you want to be, maybe? Or places you want to have your stuff? Okay. We do need to put that back in there somehow. There we go. Okay, so we have FF on 2 of these, H, and then FF plus 1 solo, or H plus 1 solo, and just H. Okay. Woohoo. Ah! No! Get in there. Gonna need to get a baggie for those cards, though. Okay, and then we have arrows. I mean, the components are really nice, like good chunky pieces. I just have no idea what they mean and why they're so shiny. I'm sure someone in the comments will tell me about the lore of why they're so shiny. Okay. So, some cool pieces. X marks the spot. So you either get a crown or you get a dagger. Maybe I want the crowns. Okay. And if I can get this open. You have, so multiple, so move your meeple forward a little, that X again. And these are shiny too, but like I can read them even with light shining on them. So that's good. Oh. Oh my goodness. How am I going to put all these back in? What is on those? Is those like mushrooms? Is that what's all around there? It looks like mushrooms. I mean, should it be this way? But if you do it this way, it looks like mushrooms. I don't know. Okay. Oof. And then we have their pieces in silver. And this piece again. Okay. Well, there we go. That is what you get in both Harrow County, the game, as well as the Fair Folk expansion. Off the Page game came out with Mind Management a few years ago. There's this great hidden movement deduction game where you try to figure out, based on what you know, where someone is going before they collect enough people for their side, based on symbols on the locations. They kind of try to go to certain ones. So really fun, very fast, very efficient game that just has a lot of movement that you can do. Then when they came out with this, I'm like, okay, I gotta try this out. The company came out with such an amazing game I still haven't read the comic that Mind Management is based on, but that doesn't stop me from loving the game. So hopefully I will like it with this too, with its cool little dice tower built in. Oh wow, I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Kind of, yeah, you can't really see it, but yeah, it looks really interesting. Maybe let's see, but it's a really cool piece. The only thing I'm worried about really with it would be the longevity, because if this box gets damaged, that means I lose out on this. However this affects gameplay, which, you know, that could be very damaging, and then I wouldn't be able to get it back without buying a whole new box. Or, you know, a second market probably will have something, but that's pretty much my main concern. Oh wow, look at these pictures on the side. That's cool. But I am very much looking forward to getting this played. Seeing if Off the Page can do another stellar hit. Hopefully I can play it. It can be played 2 players, so maybe I can play it remotely, right? But thank you very much for watching. And until next time, just remember to have fun, be present, and be you. Thank you all for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to reach out to us. We would love to hear from you. Also, if you find value in our content, please like, comment, or subscribe. Let a friend or family member know that we exist. Help us spread our channel and bring remote gaming to a table near you. Thank you very much, and have a great day.